Hello? Can you check this and let me know if you can hear it? I will. Hmm? Yo. Hello? Okay, perfect. There we go. Let me tell everybody and then I will make a link to get people in it. I think if I. Hmm. Don't know if anybody will hear that either. Well, I want this one to stay big. All right, let me make a link real quick while I'm screwing around. Bum, bum, bim, bum, bum. Thought I joined the Gundam one. Don't have actually have anywhere to share it. I thought I joined it. I don't know where to go to get into the Gundam server. There it is. Sorry, I found it. All right. Don't have permission. How do I get the role? Sorry, y'all. Won't let me get a content creator. Whatever. That's okay. Trying to get Flippy to join. Yo. Well, probably just be the three of us. I was trying to wait till Flippy to join. Can share it to the EX burst real quick. Hmm. I was trying to wait to Flippy join, but I'm probably just gonna do it. I'll just use it for video stuff later. Okay, let's do this thing. So I've already opened one of these earlier today, and it was really cool. This box is really interesting. Being it's like weirdly shaped compared. I just did some cleanups. I can't really show you guys like the difference between this box and another. But it's like weirdly shaped. It's like taller and a little bit more square. But I opened up one of these earlier. I got a Gundam wing and a couple of other hits. So in this one, I am looking to probably well, maybe another a wing because Gundam Wing he's my favorite one. But I guess maybe just stuff for me and Levi, one of the guys at the shop, stuff that I want to build together with him, and then probably just trade away any of the other stuff that we don't need. I was trying to wait for my brother to show up, but I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do this, and he can watch it later, which will be all right. All right, let's do this thing. Maybe we'll get a really cool alt art. The alt arts I had in my last one were not very good. I'll say that. So maybe this one I have some good alt arts in it. Let's see. I do really like the extra resources in this stuff too. Um, there we go. It should be a little bit better. I don't have my other camera. I kind of want to have some space so I can like spread these things out. I'll show you guys some cool cards once they come up, but that's okay. I'm gonna separate it out. Gundam Wing. That's a cool one. It's actually my favorite art, and I think I put this one on the thumbnail because it's my it literally is my favorite art. He's nothing crazy, but I do like that one a lot. Red commons. I'll sort out the uncommons here too. Gundam aerial story fight unit. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna move this in front of me. There we go. It's a little better. I like that one a lot. There's a lot of uncommons in this set. Oh, looks like an alt art already. Split in the party. Our first rare. And oh wow, that's pretty. Wow. Sayla Mass. A rare alt art. That's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Rare alt art tokens. So I don't think that that's a great alt art to get, but it is an alt art, so I'll take it. Trying to find a way to sort these out. I'm gonna sort this while I'm doing it. Make it a little bit easier on myself later. Bigger Pinte. That's a cool mech. I like that one. White. Slide 7. Elin Saris Enhanced Person number 4. Pretty cool. Oh, crap. Sorting these in the wrong thing. No. There we go. That was an easy fix. I'm just trying to sort the commons from the uncommons to make it easier on myself later. Oh, Boninger. Lynx. I know a lot of people like him. Yo, what's up, dog? I just started, so nothing. You didn't miss anything crazy. You did miss an alt art of this waifu character for sure. Very cute, very pretty alt art for her. Uncommon. Uncommon white. Strategic arms. Deal 2 damage to all units with blocker. That's pretty good. It costs 6, I guess, but man, that's pretty good. That seems kind of busted. Rick Dom. Oh, Rick. No One's Aries. A rare and nice. A Justice Gundam. That's pretty cool. Deploy 1 Phantom, Triple Alliance AP, HP blocker during paired attack. It may attack the turn it was deployed. So like kind of like a combo deck. That's pretty interesting. Try to keep those separate. And our resources. I'll keep these down here. I do like how easy the packs are to open. Cancer. Mguave. That looks like something Levi would build this character. Oh, Mguave. Duelist Leo. A Show of Resolve. Draw 2. Always feels good. Gonna need some of those. Kastria. Adzam. Guljaturk. Gundam Aerial. This is the Chibi one, right? A lot of people like the Gundam Aerial, the Chibi one. That's a Tommy Boy card. Down here, we got Charles Gelouge. Oh, that was my rare. This is one of our legendaries. Sweet. I think that this is a card that Levi would need to build probably with the green stuff. So a nice legendary for us to get and an EX base. Nice. All right. Timmy Cotton. White. Green. I'm not going to go through the commons, just the uncommons if I see anything cool. Nickel Arma. This is a base. Pretty cool. For blue. Xeon Remnant Forces. Sword Strike Gundam. That's probably something my brother might like. That's pretty cool. Sword Strike Gundam. Yeah, that's definitely something my brother liked. During link attack, choose one enemy at 2 less HP turn. So that's pretty good. That's not bad. Securing the supply line. Cute outfit. Battle of Aces. A rare of the Delta Plus. Repair 1. Repair is pretty good. And nice. Just a resource of the Wing Gundam, which is my favorite. Honestly, a lot of people's favorite. So I am pretty basic in that sense. A lot of people like Wing Gundam. Hero is just a... Yeah, I knew you would like that one. Swords. Beefy looking mech thing. Hero is just a really cool character. A lot of people liked. Edgy guy. All right, we got Gun Tank. This card is really good. Choose one rested enemy unit. Deal 1 damage to it. Pretty good. Generic and good. Nego Arma. Base for blue. Zulu. Guards type. Choose 1 enemy unit. Deal 1 damage to it when deployed. Pretty good. Overflowing Affection. One of my favorite card arts in the set. I really want the alt art of this one. I know that it's pretty expensive right now. We got Eula Atta. Alex, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in. And we got Gundam Sandrock. This card is super strong. Really, really good as our other rare. So double rare pack. I really don't know how the packs, the way they work with the box works just yet, to be honest with you guys. Or how many like legendary rares you get in a box. Kind of going into this one, a little Darl Blade. I know that's a good card. A lot of people like. Kisha Gilgoog. Got a little zapper gun on him. Pretty cool. Loto. A Strike Rogue. I do like this one a lot. I like the Strike type Gundams. This one's pretty cool. It's in white. That's our rare. And then our other rare is Gyan. I think this is like Loto Ground. Ooh, nice. Wait, there. Green rares. A foil resource. Very nice. Very pretty. This is the Dual Gundam. Dang, it's hard to see on that foiling on the top part because it's like texturized, so hard to tell the name of it, but that is really pretty, and it's a blue mech. Really, really cool. Yeah, the resources that are foil are insane, to be honest. I would like, I am like kind of a rarity chaser. In a lot of the card games, I usually just like to have like one alt art, like in Digimon, maybe one or two of my cards be alt arts in the deck, and then have the rest just be regular. Rick Dum, Gundam Aerial, one my brother will probably like. Misora Soul Fight Unit. That one's got pretty cool, unique art style in that anime for the mechs. Another Zulu guard type. Rare here, Shamblo, and a Buster Gundam. All right, that's something my brother might be interested in playing. Big old Buster gun. That is a pretty legendary rare. Really, really cool. I like that one a lot, to be honest. It's red, but it has like the green kind of color arts on it. That was a cool one. And a Zaku token. I can't recall those from Gundam Wing. No. Not that particular one. I don't think that one was in Wing. Yeah. Buster Gundam GTX. GRTX 103 is the mech. I'm not a crazy hardcore Gundam fan where I can tell you the names of the mechs. I do know that there are a lot of people out there like that, and more power to them. I love to see people passionate about stuff like that. This guy's pretty cool looking. He's kind of menacing for a level 2 drop. But Golmov, strategic arms again. We got Dual Gundam. Everybody likes Dual Gundam with the plasma blade. Really, really cool. And a Sharzaku too. Nice. This card is really good. And the Chars 2 deck. And then we have RX Gundam, one of the OG boys. Classic, normal style of mech. A lot of people like that particular style for them. You watched like 5 of the animes. I've watched Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, Iron Blooded Orphans, Witch, and what's the other one I've watched? One of the other older ones. Like 2 of the other older ones I've watched, but I didn't really get like crazy into them. I kind of just watched them whenever I was playing video games on, because a lot of times Gun Tank, really good card. And there's that fight unit again. Zesleo, Nikolaius, Gundam Aerial, love Gundam Aerial, and a Deep Devotion, and a resource. Nice. The Gundam Aerial was a rare, and the Deep Devotion is a rare, also for blue. Freedom Gundam is hard not to like. The whole red, white, and blue scheme on Freedom Gundam, America. Gotta like the Freedom Gundam. Really, really cool. There was a couple guys who came into the car shop asking us about Gundam, and one of the dudes was one of those guys. You want to alt of that guy? Yeah, I got to look out for him. Who was able to like name off the different mechs. He was like, "This is the mech suit I like. This is the one I like." He was able to do that, and it was actually pretty cool. Just love to see people passionate about things like this. Even being an adult, you can love these kind of things. I like to see people really committed, passionate about stuff like that. Here, Gundam. Yep. RX 78. That's the guy. Boom. We're on the comments. Messing up again. Oh, Shenlong Gundam. It's the Chinese space kind of show. That one was pretty. I watched parts of that one. We'll just go through the commons. So we got a Darl Blade for Uncommon White. Kasha Giglug. Loto Gundam. Choo Choo's Demi Trainer as our rare. And yeah, boy, Unicorn Gundam, baby, destroy mode. Nice. That's a good hit. This is a good one. I know that Unicorn, Wing, Reaper, a lot of those LRs are the ones that people want to play. And this guy just looks sick, man. The Loto does look like a grunt, yes. And we got the Dual Gundam. Wow, the Unicorn Gundam that's a really good hit. Yeah, that one's nice. I'll go through them again later, showing everybody all the cards. You do get a lot of packs or cards in these packs. These packs are really stacked up with how many cards you get in on them. M1 Astray, the orange plated mech. A lot of people like that one. Orange isn't like a super prevalent color, so whenever one comes up like that, I do remember reading around like people being like, "We got an orange mech," and just being really excited about it. All right, now this is Zoids. Tell me that's not a Zoid. That's not a Gundam. That's a Zoid. It looks like a dog. I do like it though. I do like it a lot. But that's a Zoid. Xeon Remnant Forces. I'm sure that particular mech is something like that. Ooh, another Overflow Reflection. Nice. Gonna need play sets of those. Mecha from Donkuga. Unicorn Gundam. O2 Banshee Unicorn mode. So need those. That was our rare. And nice. The Freedom Gundam. Heck yeah. Maybe if I could trade for some of these, I can interest my brother to play in the game because America. It's not the alt art though, bro. But really cool. Dang, he looks sick. Tearing off his armor, and we got a resource here. Freedom Gundam looks crazy. What is y'all's favorite Gundam show that you have watched? I will say I did like Iron Blooded Orphans a lot. Like most people, Gundam Wing was at a time period where it really was a great time to be an anime fan, and it came out, and people were really, really hyped about it. Got Loto as our rare or uncommon. First Contact, main place one rested resource. Burst, place one EX resource. So this is like ramp in the card game. Bonger Leaks. A lot of people like him. Kusanagi. Strike Rogue for our rare. That is pretty cool. White, but like I said, the orange color sets a lot of people off. And a Gion. Nice. And we got a Unicorn Gundam. Gion. Strike Rogue. I will be watching. I know that I think it's the 30th anniversary for maybe it's 25th. 30th might be pushing it too far. Not that old yet. Of the remake for Gundam Wing. I think it's like the 25th or 30th anniversary. I can't recall exactly, but I know it's coming up. Yeah. All right. Cool. This is really cool. Everybody likes Gundam Death Scythe, and it's hard not to like a Gundam that has a plasma scythe as his weapon. Kusanagi, Gamov, a Gear Doga heavy armor type. Our rare is the Logao. That is a Liger. Bro, tell me that's not a Liger, right? I know it's a Gundam, but that looks like a Liger from Zoids. And nice. A Sharizaku. And Resource of a Boy again. The RX-78 Gundam. It's two of those. Getting close to a playset. Maybe be able to have a playset of it from my brother. I am excited to play this game. I know the product's been kind of hard for people to get hold of. That's why you see me doing this so late once it came out. But I will be supporting this game on the channel. I'll do box openings, deck profiles, but I don't like to do proxies. I'm not a big proxy person. I don't like to do things before games come out like that because then I feel like it kind of burns you out on the game. But I know some people can't wait and they like to get their hands on stuff like that. This is one of my other favorite arts, The Witch and the Bride. Very cute scene from the show. I think this is like a clip exactly from the show. And, ooh, okay. Charles Galouk, a legendary rare alt art. So this is my first alt art that has not been a low rarity. So first legendary rare that's alt art. I know that is one of the hard things to get. I don't think that this is one of the more sought after ones. We do got a Sharazaku. And I do want to touch up on the alt art, but also pair with one of the better arts in the game. Yeah, in a Xeon. This is really pretty, really cool. People like the orangey red kind of mechs. They stand out. They are, a different color scheme than most. So that is our other alt art right here with the Scylla mask. Charles Glug. All right, Levi. I might have something to get some of those cards off of you now. With that card in particular. Okay. Gundam. We haven't seen a ton of the Lifrith. I always liked this one. Thought it was really cool. It's definitely a beefy blocker kind of mech. Just wanted to show off that common. Oh, Mguave. So we're saying this is Tommy or Levi. Very interesting character. I kind of like his gloves. I don't know about the little handkerchief thing, but I do like this card art. There's a lot going on that card art. Is it Zinno? Mid-air modifications. Really cool to see the mechs get their pieces attached to them throughout the show. Launcher Strike Gundam. Okay. Duo Maxwell. Unicorn. Oh, the Duo Maxwell was our rare, and the Unicorn. I'm used to looking at the bottom right-hand corner of the card, so still seeing this, like, the rarity of the cards being in the top right hand is definitely very different for the Bandai side of the card games. Usually they're, down here at the bottom. So interesting they choose to put them out there. But it makes sense that they do that because the link parts of the card at the bottom take up space. And they probably wanted to make it a little easier for you to be able to tell where your rarities were at. I think we're just over halfway through this. Appreciate a couple more people hanging out on it. I know this is the first coverage I have of Gundam on the channel, but like I said, I will be doing more. I do plan on playing this game. It has a nice mix and feel of, kind of like Magic Commander and like with One Piece. Another Overflow Infection. Wow, that's 3 in this box. Shinlong Gundam. Our rare is Zaku Sniper. Zaku 1 Sniper type. And, oh wait. Where's the other rare? Oh, the Shinlong Gundam. And we got the Unicorn Gundam resource. A sniper, that's right. I think we have... So the last box I got 3 alt arts. So maybe I'll get 3 in this one. I think I had 3 alt arts and 6 legendary rares. So I guess if we can get that again, I'll be happy. But hopefully, hoping for... I know this guy don't have any effect, but I kind of like this mech. Basic little mech. First Contact. She's awesome. If you don't know that, like some of these parts of the shows and the memes, he's not very nice to her, just to say the least. He's a kind of cutthroat guy when it comes to her, even her being like a pretty princess lady. All right, so our rare is Scylla Mass. So that works out for us because if you don't remember, we pulled the alt art. So very pretty, very cute. This alt art, I do like the old kind of like late 80s or early 90s, art style for the mechs. So really, really cool. But I love the alt art. I like being able to see and compare the 2 different arts of the cars together. And nice. Blitz Gundam. Hold on now. He looks pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Like that. And a resource, Sharzaku. We are getting there. I had to do my setup really fast, so I couldn't really get this camera to come down any lower, y'all. But once we get to the uncommons, I will bring them back up a little closer. Zeno, Gold Mauve, Strategic Arms again. Maybe some clumping issues with the boxes, right? Because that's our third Strategic Arm and third overflowing affection or whatever it was, but could be a little bit of an issue on that side. Noins Aries and nice Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee Destroy mode. That looks sick. The electricity and the plasma coming out of the lance there. That's a cool art. And a phantom token. Nice legendary. I kind of like the unicorns. They're pretty sick. That's pretty hard though to be able to get like play sets of legendaries. Like if you need 2 legendaries for each archetype, and they're really hard to come by. And at the moment, with the product being short, the prices are still a little high, but a lot more reasonable now, to be completely honest. Naval Bombardment, Gundam RX 70. All right, we got our Launcher Strike Gundam, where we let custom, and Adzam. That's pretty cool little guy. That's our first one of those. Then we got the the Wolf Zoid Intercept Charge. I know that this is a popular art for the card game. Burst, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP, rest it. Main action, choose 1 to 2 enemy units with 3 or less HP and rest them. So just being able to let you get some swings in. Pretty good. And then, nice, we got the Gundam Aerial Rebuild. Pretty good. Legendary rare. This is for the Witch of Mercury. This is her mech from the show. Very cool, very cool. That's probably it on our legendary rares, right? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. So maybe one more alt art. And maybe another legendary rare. We can hope for something really, really cool. All right. Zak Joule. He looks really mad because he's got a freaking scar across his eye. Zach Leo. Mid-air modifications. I love the art on that car. Shang Wei-Fi. Chang Wu-Fei. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Right here. This is a really cool art, too. Iron Fisted Discipline. Love her. From the show. Really, really cool. Pawn launch. Choose one enemy unit that is level 4 or lower. It gets -2 AP. Now, I don't think that action is very good, but she is so cute and cool. It only costs you 1 resource. Thanks for tuning in, Alex. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. And yeah, boy, I need another one of these. Wing Gundam 0, baby. Let's go. Probably the last LR from the set. Really happy to have him. Wow, that works out good. Dang. I might be able to build that deck here soon. Trade away some of the cards. That looks really sick. He's doing the goated man, I wish that was like a really crazy cool editor. And I'd put the Goku when in the movie, what was that, the World's Strongest, or maybe the World Tree, where he has both the guys to both his sides, and he like blasts both of them from the side. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My brother knows what I'm talking about. But that scene is what this art on the mech reminds me of. It's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. And then another resource of the Wing Gundam 0 matched up together. Really, really cool. Nice. I will say I think that this box has been better than my other one. 2, 4, 6, 8. So maybe it was 8 legendary rares I got. Really excited about that Gundam Wing 0. The only issue is I've not pulled a single one of his hero to link him. Zanzibar for the green deck. First contact again. Very nice. Sakshu. The Desert Tiger. Really cool. We have a Fortress Defense. This is how you get those free Zaku tokens. And nice, another Blitz Gundam. And we got our Unicorn Gundam. I think it's like the third one of the Unicorn Gundam resources. All right, we got 3 packs to go, I think, y'all. I know you're going to want the Xenon resources. You'll get them. You'll get them. I want the wings and the other ones. Mistral Zaku 2. I like the one that looks like a bat. The Pente. All right. Let's come up. Variant Customs. The Desert Tiger. Get a Goog. Zanzibar. Our rare is a gun cannon. This card is so strong. When paired, choose one enemy unit with 2 or less HP. Rest it. And it has repair. Really good mech. Big Zom. Breach 4. Breach is OP. So good. A lot of people like this alien looking mech. I know a lot of people will like him a lot. We got another Freedom Gundam from our brother. People like him a lot. It's like zooming people down, like, or up into the spacecraft is what it looks like. All right, 2 packs to go. This one and one more. So let's see what we got here. Zulu. All right, now that is a pretty sick looking alien mech right here, if I do have to say so. I've not seen a ton of this one, but that's really cool for a common. Strike Gundam, Rizel. Got my Wing Gundams. All right. Yurdoga. Gundam Heavy Arms. Really good card, too. People love Gundam Heavy Arms. Big time. Really, really cool. This is Troa Barton's mech, which we've not seen any Troa Bartons. Sword Strike Gundam. Yep. Big mech, big sword, big swings. Return something to the owner's hand. Very impressive. Very cool. Michaelis. We got Extreme Hatred. Very intense scene here. And nice. Another Gafarakt. And another resource of the Dual Gundam. Kind of like the art on this Extreme Hatred. It's really pretty. All right, last pack, Magic. Maybe I don't get another hit, though, because we do have that alt art resource, right? So maybe you just get 2 alt arts and then the alt art resource. But we will see. I'll keep this one very tightly knit till we get to those uncommons, so that way we can see what we got. Was that a common? Gundam Heavy Arms. Chang Wufei. G Fighter. High Maneuver card. A Show of Resolve. Draw 2. Busted. Citizens Take a Stand. And just a perfect Strike Gundam here. And then a Sharzaku token. All right, y'all. Let me just clean these up a little bit. And then I will go through the hits for everybody. Unless I missed something. But I think in this box I got one more legendary rare out of it. A little toasty here. All right. So it's our resources. I like to sort these 2. I tried to do a good job sorting it before, but Freedom Gundam is really nice. The unicorn, the wing, orange boy, a unicorn. So very different spreads of the ones you get. Nice to get 2 of all those. 3 of the unicorn and only 1 of this particular Kishara. Our tokens. Sharzaku 2, and a Zaku 2, Phantom, and a resource. All right, well, 2 of all the resource then. those resources anyways that we got. EX and an extra base. I wonder if they give you each of these in each one in each box, so that way you're actually able to like play the game. I wonder if that's why they do that. The rares, nothing crazy. Not gonna go through the rares. I'll just put them up, and I'll show y'all all the good hits. They're all good hits, right? Just happy to have the cards to be able to play the game at the end of the day. These are alt arts of the hit. You got the dual Gundam alt art resource, Sailor Mass, a Char's Gelug, which is a legendary rare alt art, which I will take that. I think that makes up for the other box where my alt arts were just, I think, commons or uncommons, not anything crazy. Those are white. 3 white mechs, 2 greens, 1 red. I'll bring these up so we can look through them together, show you guys in order everything we got at the top. Buster Gundam, Char's Gelug, Wing Gundam Zero, my boy. The Unicorn Banshee Destroy Mode, Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode, Gundam Aerial Rebuild, Freedom Gundam. Now that is a sick looking mech. Justice Gundam. Our first alt art, the Sailor Mass. Very cute, pretty art. I like this art a lot. It makes me want to almost build a deck to play with it. The Char's Gelug. Pretty cool. And the resource for the dual Gundam. And back to the top. Well, that is the box opening. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Like I said, I will be supporting this game. I like Gundam. I like Bandai card games. And once more of the product comes out, I think they're supposed to be doing some resupplies, reprints, and stuff like that. I'll be able to get my hand on some more product. I'll work on doing some deck buildings, and I'll start playing now. Like I said, I typically don't do like, I typically don't do proxies and stuff like that. So I've been waiting for the product to actually come out. That way I'm very excited about it, like I am right now. And it really makes me want to build deck stuff now that I have this box. 2 boxes, actually. And I can do some stuff with it. But I will be supporting the game. I'll try to post some videos of people playing at the shop. Be on the lookout for that. But I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me tonight. Don't forget to leave the channel like. Subscribe if you haven't already. But yes, I am excited to play too, bro. I'll get us some decks built. I'll go up there and try to find some starter decks for us to throw some of these cards in. At least with all these legendary rares from the last 2 boxes, maybe we can do some trading so we can get more cards for us to play with. But I thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Like I said, show the channel some love. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. And I am excited to play with the new Gundam card game. Newtyperising sounds pretty cool too, right? The box art is really, really cool. I'm excited. Be on the lookout on the channel. I just made a playlist. This video will be on it. And I will also be doing some deck profile videos coming up. Thank y'all very much. Peace.